Where are we?
Corsica!
What are we gonna do here?
Find nude beaches!
I can't hear you. Where are we?
Corsica!
I'm sorry, it was a really short night.
This is not a very good start.
I don't think I've ever seen a no naturism sign this size. It's huge.
We're gonna have a look anyway, because according to our information, the actual nude beach is not on this place, but a little bit further that way. So let's hope that this sign is just here for, I don't know, just for no reason at all, and that the actual nude beach still exists. And in case you haven't noticed it yet, it's windy. It's very, very windy. But look at it. It's so beautiful. You have the mountains in the backdrop. The ocean is rough, very, very rough. Yeah, I'm happy to be back in Corsica. It's not the first time that we're on the island, but it is the first time that we are here. We are northwest, if I'm not mistaken. So this true is like really searching for nude beaches, because we have absolutely no idea what we're gonna encounter.
Normally the nude beach should be in the far north of this beach, which is right here, but there's nothing here. Probably this was a nude beach once, and that would explain the sign. And then the sign explains why it's not a nude beach anymore. Bummer.
We're not gonna talk about the sign, we're just gonna ignore it for now. Sonic and I decided that we're just gonna have a look one cove further and see what the cove has to offer. It's not looking good. It is beautiful.
During our previous visits to Corsica, we always stayed at the east coast, where all the famous naturist resorts are. But this time, we really wanted to find every single nude beach on the island. We did our homework, but this first beach already showed how fast things can change. Luckily, we came up with a pretty long list.
We're trying again, and this beach does involve a little hike. Always a good sign.
At least there are no naturism signs here. Or at least we haven't seen them yet. Success! We found our first nude beach in Corsica, at least on this trip. It's not the whole beach, it's just a section, but I think there are at least 40-50 people here. It's not too bad. But the sea is quite rough, and I'm not sure if this is about this part of the island. This is the first time we come here, but at least now we are for sure that there are nude beaches.
Score! This is an actual nude beach. There are no signs, but it is what it is. So we're just gonna ignore the other beach and pretend that it doesn't exist, because there are definitely nude beaches on this part of the island.
I also just discovered the downside of being a naturist. Some of these clothes just flew away. I guess that's a risk you have to be willing to take, but it is windy here and it feels like the wind is still picking up. Might be that we soon will get sandblasted. The sand and the wind wasn't a great combination, but still we're gonna try to find another nude beach. There is another one just, I think, a 15-minute drive from here. I doubt that the weather will be different, but since our luck is increasing, maybe it's secluded. I don't know. Yeah, it's windy here too. And crowded. And once again we have to go all the way to the north. I'm sensing a trend here.
I think we're gonna be lucky. Same thing here as on the previous beach. There's a lot of people in bathing suits, a stretch of nothing, and then another piece of beach that's covered with people. Great beach houses, by the way. You're protected from the wind, you're far enough, but still you're right on the beach. Pretty cool. Should be naturist. Just putting out the suggestion here. Over there, Textile Beach, a whole piece of nothing, and then there's a big rock, and that's the dividing line.
There are only maybe 10 naked people, and they are all in one line behind this rock. This is probably because of the wind. But it's strange that there are so few people, even though this beach it looks more beautiful to me, and it's much larger. But also the walk from the parking lot is quite a bit longer, so that could be the case. And also it's getting late in the afternoon.
But it is still windy. I'm surprised that you still have your hat. It was close.
It was close.
It was really close. Did you end for a swim?
I did not.
Why not?
It's too cold.
The next day, we left the windy north behind and headed towards familiar territory.
We are on Linguizetta Beach, probably the most famous nude beach in all of Corsica. It's also known as Baghera Beach because of the famous naturist campground here, where we are also staying. But this beach is, yeah, it's fantastic. It's sand, it's kilometers long. It has beach bars, which I like so much. It has the sea, which is pretty warm. Like, I really love this beach.
It doesn't matter which direction you walk, it's all naturist. And I think it's about 4 kilometers long, 5 kilometers, some say 3 kilometers, depending on who you ask. But it's absolutely stunning.
And now we're gonna do something I think we've never done before. We're gonna stop recording this video and start recording another video about the naturist resorts on Corsica. And after that, we continue with this video. So I guess we'll see you in about 10 days. But first, I'm gonna do something else that you don't really often see me do.
Don't worry, he didn't go crazy. The waters this side of Corsica are known to be nicely warm in the summer. The next days, we will be enjoying much more of this at Baghera, Rivabella and La Chiappa resorts. But more of that in our next video. Let's fast forward for now.
We're almost 2 weeks older now, and just so you would really see that there was actually time in between, I decided to not shave. All especially for you.
And maybe a little bit because he's lazy.
Now we're heading back into the beaches, and the next one we're going to is probably not such a happy story. That is where we're going. Bam! This is Tahiti Beach. This used to be Corsica's most famous unofficial nude beach, but the last couple of years the government has been cracking down on the naked people. So we were not very sure what to expect, but I think more than half of the people here are still naked. That's good news. It's a bit strange because we heard from several people who have been here that there were no naked people anymore. So it's very hard to estimate the dynamics. We are here on a weekday, it's morning, it's the end of the season, so all of these things can have something to do with it. I don't know. I don't know what I can recommend to you. In a matter of less than an hour, many more bathing suits arrived, and you could little by little see the naked people get dressed and move away. So this really shows how important timing is in cases like this. If we had come here 1 hour later, our experience would have been completely different.
So happy that we woke up early, that we got some nudie time on Tahiti Beach. It's really worth it.
But anyway, our next stop is also not such a happy story, but one with a very great nude beach. Let's start with the bad news for today. The domain where we are now used to be a famous naturist campground, but a few decades ago something must have gone wrong and now it's forests and ruins. You can still see pieces that show that this was a campground, but nature is taking over more and more. It has this kind of sadness. This could have been a beautiful, flourishing naturist resort. But the good news is that while this was a naturist campground, they managed to make the beach official nude beach, and that still remains. So this is still an official nude beach. This is one of the better nude beach signs I've seen so far, especially because it doesn't say nude beach, it just shows it. I like it. I also like the drawing style. It's a bit modern.
It doesn't look modern at all. It looks very, very vintage, very 80s. I think the actual sign like is quite new, but the drawing is nothing modern at all, Nick. I'm sorry.
Okay, this one looks a lot more modern.
It's a very, very windy day in October. The sea is quite rough, and while I was still debating if I'm gonna take my clothes off or not and go for a swim, there are already people in the water. So now I feel like a chicken.
The last time we were here, this beach was packed. I don't think we filmed a lot, but doesn't look like it's gonna get very crowded today. So what's the plan now? Swim?
No. I think I'm pretty happy with being a chicken, and I'm gonna chicken out on this one. Yeah, no. The wind makes it just too cold.
It is sunny though.
It is sunny.
It's gonna warm up,
Yeah.
but we're not gonna stay here all day. What's most important is that this is an actual nude beach throughout the whole year. Last time we were here, there were lots and lots and lots of people, and there are signs saying that it's a nude beach. I'm not sure how I should feel about this. In a way, I think it's a shame that we can't show you how popular this beach is and how idyllic it is when the water is just flat. But on the other hand, I really like Corsica when it's a bit wilder, when most people are gone. But it's like this. So there are people swimming. Like, you can get the best of two worlds if you want to, but it's not gonna be us.
Leaving Villata Beach behind, we entered another part of Corsica that we've never explored before. And when we passed the southern tip towards the west, the landscape changed dramatically. I guess the scientific description would probably be...
It's rocky, but not the sharp type of rocks. It's more the polished type of rocks. It's like somebody took a piece of, I don't know how you call it, polish paper or a machine to polish things and went over the landscape. It's pretty cool.
Looks a lot like we're walking in a fairy tale. Meanwhile, the wind is mostly away, but it left some clouds, so it is still pretty chilly. Nature has very interesting colors in this part of Corsica. Very orangey. We're not stuck. There's a path over there.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You just have to figure out how to get there.
Oh. It's a heart. Right?
The heart shows the way to the nude beach.
Aww.
Literally, really.
Let me have a look. Ooh. It does.
Right over there should be the nude beach. There are a few people. As far as I can see, they're all wearing jackets. It is not really nude beach weather.
If that actually is the nude beach, then it's...
You probably don't really see the blue of the sea on video because we're filming backlight and it's kind of cloudy, but I can tell you, this is spectacular.
And we're lucky, the sun is coming out. Okay, that's already one piece of clothing in the right direction. Nice, look at it. This place is beautiful. Just 10 seconds after we sat down and we took our clothes off, another couple followed our example. Awesome.
The information we found about this beach is a little bit double, but most references say that in the southern end they are the most naturist. It's a kind of a mixed beach with naturism to the south. Of course, it's very hard to make an opinion for ourselves because there are so very few people. Maybe it's because we have such a beautiful beach all for ourselves, but I think this is so far the most beautiful nude beach we found in Corsica. Are you gonna swim in the most beautiful nude beach we found in Corsica?
Yeah. Are you gonna join me?
Totally not.
That was the most beautiful swim in the most beautiful beach so far that I've had in Corsica. It's absolutely wonderful.
We still had a handful of potential nude beaches left on our list, but honestly, we couldn't imagine that it would get any better than this. And yet, every single beach proved to be more spectacular than the previous one.
The water is flat, it's crystal clear. You have different colors of blue. The mountains in the backdrop, the sand is just absolutely amazing. This was something that I did not expect.
And it's again huge, white sand, beautiful sea.
It's madness in a very beautiful, quiet, awesome way. It's so cool. Even after traveling the world for 8 years, we still discover places where we've never been, and that amazes us.
It's just like this part of Corsica doesn't have anything else than this kind of beaches. This is the secret Corsica, so shh. Don't show this video to anyone. No, I'm joking. Show this video to everybody.
To everybody, share it with the world, because this piece of the world is absolutely fantastic.
Although all these beaches were unique in their own way, they had one thing in common, other than that they were all beautiful and sandy.
But here there's almost nobody, and these beaches are just insane.
And once again, we are here all alone.
And now we have pretty much this whole beach just for ourselves.
And the fact that we are here almost all alone is insane.
Look at this. Can be all for you.
For us, having these beaches all for ourselves was just amazing. But with no signs and no other people, it was impossible to determine if there were actual nude beaches.
Today is our last day on Corsica. We have 2 more beaches to go to. Once again, we parked right at the nude beach. I think it's maybe 100 meters from here. Are we seeing any naked people yet?
I see a lot of people, but I don't think that there is one person without clothes.
I think it should be right around the corner over there.
Oh, okay, so we can't see it.
Normally not.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Makes sense.
There is a tower over there, and according to my information, the nude beach should be right below the tower. Okay, it's obvious we're on the right beach, and not just because of the word nudiste, but also because there are already quite some naked people.
Nick was right. Just in front of the tower is the nude beach.
It feels like it's been a while that we arrived on a nude beach and that there were actually already naked people when we got there. Maybe it's because we're so close to a big city. Right over there is Ajaccio, or Ajaccio, the capital of Corsica. Maybe these are all Ajaccians. While you're at this beach, you can also do some sightseeing. There's not really much to say about the tower. You can't really enter or anything. But it's a cool tower. But what's more interesting is that we are right next to the airport, and our last beach is supposed to be on the other side of the airport. But if we look at it from here, it's one very long stretch of beach that comes all the way down here, and the nude section is supposed to be in the south of this beach. So it's quite likely that it's the same beach. Let's go have a look.
Here we are. So cool with the lake. There's just a little tiny bit of sand, tiny stretch in between the sea and the lake.
So the very south of this huge beach is supposed to be our last nude beach or nude section. And that's exactly where we are right now. And it's totally possible. Like there's nothing here. It's just vast emptiness. It's really beautiful. But on the other hand, just across that rock is the beach we just were, and there were quite a lot of naked people. So I guess this is a research issue that we just had two beaches pointing to exactly the same place. If you have more information about whether this is one nude beach or two, let us know in the comments. All that I know is that we've probably seen all the nude beaches in Corsica, or pretty much all of them. They were beautiful. We've seen some of the most beautiful nude beaches in France for sure.
Yeah.
And in our next video, we are taking you to the resorts.
Yay!
So if you don't want to miss that,
make sure you subscribe to our channel, put on your notifications if you don't want to miss anything. Thank you so much for watching, and we see you in 2 weeks.
bye-bye. We are almost 2 months, no, weeks.
So the ruins are... So ruins. So the ruins were part of that. Super early. I only had 1 cup of coffee. Come on, Linz. Awesome. Ha ha. Well, that's less awesome. Ha 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 ha. Okay, wear something. Ha. Ha. Bad. Don't like it.
We got a few more beaches on our list heading up further north. If this trend of nude beach amazingness
That's a cool thing about... No, I forgot what I was gonna say. Or now I'm just here enjoying some sun.